Pisces, hello, hello, my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Pisces, y'all got three cards: the Temple, Bardo, and the One. Oh, I don't know, because it just kind of feels like this idea of like, what are you worshiping? Why? Because the Temple is the idea that whatever it is that you think that you worship, you don't actually worship. And I feel like you you gain a lot of perspective about what you want and what you don't want when you look at things through other people's eyes, you know? I don't know, because, well, an example that just like pops to mind, but you're like, you see other, like another person's relationship and you're just kind of like, wow, that person is really, like they're kind of like, they would probably try to force me to get surgeries and change myself entirely and fit me into some kind of box. And you know what I mean? Like, and it wouldn't even be one that I would be comfortable in, because I would just constantly be looking through the eyes of people who are just like you have to meet people where they're at. And if you're trying to meet people where they're not, there's a lot of backlash that comes with that. And I don't know, I just feel like you're figuring that out. And when you figure that out, you really and truly only want to honor one thing. And for a lot of my Pisces, I feel like it's a person. Obviously, these are general reads. Take what resonates, how it resonates, and leave the rest. But whatever it is, it's like the only thing. You know? I love that. Okay, Pisces. Queen of Pentacles. Judgment. Well, I don't know, because I just kind of feel like this. I mean, you have the Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Three of Wands. And I just kind of feel like there's this idea that judgment's been passed, that you're better off on your own. And I feel like when you're better off on your own, you rise up into what your power is, what you're capable of, you know? And and some of y'all may be taking a trip. Or somebody's taking your trip to see you. I don't know. Take what resonates, how it resonates, and leave the rest. These are general reads. But I do feel like there is a sense of like revelation. But I feel like part of that revelation is in like what are you worshiping and why? And I think when you see from all of the many perspectives what it is that you were really putting your time and energy into, like I just feel like it feels like a disservice to what it is that you were supposed to be putting your time and energy into. And so when you redirect your time and energy, I feel like it just feels like a very singular direction. Pisces, the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Well, I mean, Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold, Seven of Pentacles, sitting around daydreaming about what you really want. I just kind of feel like, when you decided that you were better off on your own, like nobody, I think actively, I mean, well, sometimes you do choose to be actively isolated, but like not forever and always actively isolated. You know what I mean? And I just kind of feel like there's been this sense of worshiping the wrong things, focusing your attention in the wrong directions. And, maybe it's not even that you were like worshiping the wrong things or focusing your attention in the wrong directions because you were like flippantly not doing one thing. But, like if you're picking up the pieces emotionally because you've experienced a great deal of devastation, you know, like your focus and attention is going to be on that healing process, not on like that next goal, because you can't get anywhere until you've healed, right? And so, like, maybe through this healing process, you've learned a lot along the way about what needs to be healed and how it needs to be healed and why it needs to be healed. And now that you've acquired this information, you're able to go in the one direction that you want to go in instead of feeling like you're missing out because you're still healing. Your opportunity is coming. I love that. Ace of Pentacles is the idea of, it's only one card from that deck. You know, don't bat an eye at a small beginning, because sometimes the most beautiful beginnings come from the smallest of things. And so Pisces, I just kind of feel like, well, maybe you're getting a surprise. Maybe somebody's going to show up and like surprise you. I don't know. Three of Cups. Well, because what? Because this just seems like a surprise. Like somebody like surprises you. And like this surprise somehow sets you in this new direction. That seems to be very singularly focused in a direction that definitely is not experiencing the lack that it once was, you know? Pisces, I love that for you. The Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Hierophant, and the Four of Swords. Yeah. Well, I mean, because when you know where the lack is coming from, then I think you know the direction of your abundance. Right? And I love that. This is like a really short read and very straightforward, but it feels like a smooth transition somehow, you know? And I love that. The underworld, oh, spoke too soon. But it seems like a smooth transition out of the underworld. Like spring has sprung. And I feel like like the growth that you're experiencing just feels natural. Like you know, like a tree sprouting from the earth, like leaves sprouting from the branches, you know, like it just feels like such a natural evolution for you. And I love that. I hope that this resonates with y'all. If it does, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye.